So you open CapCut.
Right.
You have your current projects. Just start a new project right at the top.
Okay.
Actually, I think I can turn on Keycaster so you can see where I'm clicking. There we go. So then literally over here in the import, you can either click this and select clips, or you can just select all your clips here, drag and drop.
Bam.
Super easy. And
That's
then
nice.
either you can drag and drop here, or the easy way is just click the little plus. So I'll start from the outside shot here, plus that. And then yeah, I literally so I'll just play this. Let's start it away once she's out of the shot or here. And then you can either press B to be the razor tool, or if you don't want to do that, you can just right here split,
Oh wow.
delete that, and it'll automatically jump back, which is nice. That's the same with
Wow.
yeah. Then you again space to press play, and then here you can. See, I know how to do this on my phone, but if you want to get rid of the audio,
Extract audio maybe.
yeah. Or actually, if even if you don't want to do that, you can just turn audio off here via
Sure,
the
when you
UI.
export. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's way different, yeah, than Premiere. Okay.
Yeah. So it comes up.
Nice clean shot.
Yep. And I'm sure this is an issue that people have is they'll not know when to cut. So I'll stop, move back. So soon, right before up there, cut it, split. And I'll do this without shortcuts so that like even beginners can, see what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then we'll take the second shot here. And then literally if you're as long as your playhead's at the end of the clip, if you just click plus here, it'll go right on the end of that.
Cool. Okay.
Yep. Pause there, split
Yeah.
that when I start moving forward. And then if you want to add a transition,
Mm-hmm.
transitions up here.
I'm somebody that usually advocates for hard cuts anyway. Like,
Yeah, that's fair.
yeah, because some
But yeah, so you
transitions,
can you
yeah,
can uh, you can basically see different transitions in here if you want to. So
sure.
we'll just go through the basic. So again, hard cuts here. And then let's say we want to speed up going up the stairs. Cut it there. Drag to reveal. Boom. Speed right here. And then you can just drag this up to, let's call it 2 times. So now it'll speed ramp
Oh, cool.
back to normal for the reveal.
Right.
And I'll cut it about here because then again, split. I reset for the reveal shot. And then if you want to zoom out, you can either do actually, I'll do it easy. So here's your timeline slider. You
Oh,
can drag this out or in to see the rest. And then we'll start it right here with that. Have a reveal the balcony.
oh,
Pop
that's
it there. So
pretty.
every time I hit, yeah, so space bar for that, split it. Yeah, it's a gorgeous property.
Mm-hmm.
Back to our media, and we will go into our reveal on the space. So for these, again, I like to go through doors to show the entering the space. Show the space. Let this breathe a little bit to so for real estate especially I like to kind of do because this is a studio that you can
Hmm.
rent.
Right.
So I do one travel through the whole thing and then I'll show details.
Right.
Travel through nice and wide, walk through. And obviously if it's a bigger place you don't do the entire space, but this can at least show you the layout. Back to the door. So we'll split it there. And then we go into our different spaces. So I like to do like the bed first and then the other features. So have our little
So
zoom in on the bed
do you
here.
know what the program, like what the paid tier and the free tier, like what the differences are between the two? Because obviously you
Yeah,
pay
yeah,
for
yeah, yeah.
CapCut. Yeah.
I pay, yeah. So this is all in the free tier. The only thing
Wow.
really, so the paid, I will say for captions, for auto
Yeah.
captions, that
Yeah.
is a paid. And then for if you want titles,
Hmm.
that can, oh yeah, so you click on it, it has all of your so yeah, auto refine, camera tracking, motion blur,
Sure.
that's all in the paid. Um, but there's a lot you can do, just basic transformation stuff in the free tier.
Wow.
And then yeah, so text effects. So anything that is you have to download, well, yeah, you can download or you don't have to. Anything with a little diamond is the paid tier.
Okay. So,
Um,
so even the
yeah,
transitions were
so
free and some of those are
yep.
free. That's
Yeah,
wild to
try
me.
all the so let's see. That's a free one. Black, fade to black, blur is free. And they have a lot of that's the other thing I'll say for beginners is I wouldn't get don't do like a twinkle zoom. Like
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
do like blur fade or
Yeah.
crossfade or like a fade to black as you don't need, no star wipes.
No,
That's not
no, yeah. You don't want Star Wars transitions, that's for sure.
no,
That
no,
only works
no.
for Star Wars. Yeah.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. No, yeah, that's
So
hard to
like say,
find that.
say we want to do, going from the main room to the bed, so we can do a black fade. So click this, drag it, and drop it.
That's,
So
I mean,
now it'll
so much
be,
easier than Premiere. Nice.
yeah. And then if you want to make it longer, you can drag this out. But it needs to be your selector needs to be not the pointer, but the actual that thing on the transition tool. Nice, easy.
That's nice.
hmm So again, anytime. So you want to stop it with if you're going forward, you want to stop it on the forward, not the pullback.
Mhm.
So I was, stop it about here, split that, delete that. And then we'll go into, oh, this will be a cool one for like a blur. So I did one version here showing the chilling area with the curtains closed so that it's exposed for inside.
Hmm.
Start low. I think I did this again. There we go. And you kind of so for this, you can do this. So the sliders down here.
Right.
So say you wanted to do something real specific and then slide it back,
Yeah, yeah.
or you can just zoom out on
Yeah,
that.
that bar in Premiere Pro is just like the feeder on your mouse, and it's kind of a pain in the ass, honestly. So
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
really cool to see because for me, that's a huge
yeah.
point of frustration is getting that bar to
Oh
work.
no. Well, and that's what's interesting too is sometimes I think on like Premiere and DaVinci, if you do this the wheel on your mouse, it'll
Yeah,
make the text or the layer bigger, which
yeah,
is like you already see the thumbnails here, like the preview on it.
yeah.
So you don't
This
really
is
need
so much
that.
more approachable, like in
Oh
so many
yeah.
ways. Well, and even like the
Yeah.
labeling and everything, like I can see my transitions, I can see my
Yeah, yeah,
speed, I
exactly. So
can,
you have your undo here if you make a
yeah,
mistake. You have your split. You
yeah.
have your delete left, which is cool. if you want, delete here if you want to do that, or just the delete button if you have a clip selected,
Sure.
you can. And then this is actually really cool. So if you want to switch between ratio, if you want to like make it a vertical version without like working hard, there's
Yeah.
a ratio button right here, aspect ratio.
Yeah.
And so you can literally choose vertical and it'll automatically crop it to where the full frame's inside.
Oh,
And then
that's
if you wanted to change that, you can go scale up, scale
yeah,
down,
right. For a
undo
phone.
that. Yeah, exactly. And then so you can, do the vertical and then do original and export it super easy.
Right. So you've got one for your phone and then one for like a YouTube or
Correct. Yeah. So
anything.
you can make the
Wow.
the YouTube long and then the reel for, because the reel algorithm is, anything can go. You're
Yeah.
going to get more reach. Like I have a YouTube channel with like 150 subscribers that I just started,
Yeah.
and the longer form regular videos, like a good one, I'll get like 50 views,
Right.
but on the reels, I've had, 10, 20,000 on some of them
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
just because of
That's
the algorithm.
yep.
So
Yeah, the
you
reels.
gotta do, you gotta do vertical.
I agree. Yeah, 9 by 16 on everything if I
Yep.
can. That's
And
said it's
and
so
both
much.
like and also like don't be afraid to do the same thing, the same video, vertical and horizontal,
Hmm.
because it'll reach different audiences.
Hmm.
I've done that a lot, posting the same thing, and I've never had somebody go, "Oh, I saw this." Like nobody has ever mentioned it. So
Yeah.
it works. So we go
Yeah.
around here, we got the bed, we got our sitting area. And then for this one was cool because I did the same shot twice, one for the inside, one for the outside. So I usually cut it about right here, split that, delete, and then I have my outside shot. So I'll get this to, oh, so did that twice. Plus, and I love, it's just again, the amount of mouse movements because like clicking a button to add this is way easier than dragging it every single time and like placing it in the right place.
Yes.
But yeah, I will say the cool thing about CapCut, um, is even if you like anywhere over here, it won't land there. It'll snap to the last clip,
Yeah.
which is really nice.
The non-layered multi-tracks is actually so much more user friendly. Like,
Yeah, yeah,
don't get
yeah.
me wrong. I mean, if we're making a movie, yes, you need
Right.
multiple layers to like in-scale audio, outscale audio. But for like these kind of real estate videos or like short business stuff, I know another woman in particular who's really excited to like learn this. She has a meeting this morning, but she wants the video of this because like this would help her so much.
And then so you see the view there. So
Yeah.
I'll clip that, boom. And then here, so this hard cut
I see what you did.
doesn't work as well, right?
Yeah.
So for this, we'll go to transitions and we'll just do a blur. So this is a free one. And I believe, let's see if I just, no, I think you have to drag these. So the blur here. So now,
Nice.
nice little smoother transition. You can, make it longer so it's a little bit more smooth, inside, outside. And that's another trick for, people is if you want to show two different versions of the same shot, or show the inside and outside, do the same shot twice
Hmm.
with the exposure to where you want it, and then you just add a little transition and you get that nice transition there.
That's awesome. I like that cut a lot too.
Yeah. No, that was a fun one.
Yeah.
Uh then we don't have to go through everything here, but yeah, so we'll just do, kitchen after this. I will say though, so if your playhead is here, I'm interested to see now. Oh, cool. So even if your playhead is not, so it'll just put the next clip afterwards, even if you're selected right here. So it's super, super user friendly.
Yeah. Because that's another pain in the feathers.
Exactly. There. And again, this is where I say, like even if I'm a pro and it takes a while for you to get the perfect starting to the clip. So don't worry about, you know, get your camera in the right position. So hit record, then get your camera in the right position because you can always change it later.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot you can do in
You
post.
don't need to be perfect in your filming.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually the shot needs to be perfect, but you can get it in position first.
Right, right, right. Get the right shot.
Exactly.
But the beginning and the end, yeah, are always the easiest to cut.
So there, let me stop. And that's the other thing I would say, cut it before you stop moving.
Right.
So here, instead of cutting it where it pauses, go a little before that to where it's finishing up, and then you cut it. And then we switch over here.
And start it when it starts to get smooth.
Exactly, start it with the smoothness. Cut, delete that. Our window, our kitchen, and our dining room.
So from here, like you would make a video in CapCut pretty quickly and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
just export to DaVinci and color grade that bad boy.
No, you can color grade in here too.
Oh, really? I didn't know CapCut
Yeah,
even
yeah,
had
yeah,
a.
yeah.
Now,
So
now tell me that's a pro feature because if they do free color grading, I'm gonna
filters.
lose my mind.
There's some of them.
I see that. Yeah, some are free.
Yeah, so
Wow.
clear. Yeah, so there's some free, so you can, just say for this shot. Um,
Because yeah, I mean that takes any video to the next level,
oh
honestly.
yeah.
I mean,
Let's see here. So here, I wonder if I just click it here.
and
Oh,
then
okay, I
I
see.
see it
So
on
it
the
adds
top.
a
Yep.
layer.
Yep.
Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, because I don't do really much color grading in.
CapCut.
So
Yeah,
there we
man.
go. So if you drag it onto the actual clip, it'll add this little color filter. So we go from, this
Non.
look to just a little brighter.
Yeah, a
Or here,
little
let's do
juicier.
vivid on this. So this is a pro one, but yeah, it just adds a little bit.
Yep. Yeah, which
Okay,
and
so
you can see
now
it looks nicer too. It's rich.
exactly. Exactly. So and now I'll show you the auto captions.
Oh yeah.
This is like I've again I this is the easiest I've ever seen it. So here we have Lindy. That's right. So this one, unlike so because it's linear video editing, there's not a like this clip and then our thing. So you have to bring it actually into the project
Hmm.
to edit it.
Got it.
So now we can bring up our audio. Okay, so this is literally the easiest thing. So you go to text,
Okay.
auto captions, and again, this is a pro feature, but it's
Yeah.
worth it. CapCut's so cheap. It's like, I don't
Yes.
know, it's like $10 a month. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's super cheap compared to other editing software. It's unbelievable.
It's insane.
Yeah.
Literally just generate. It takes 10 seconds max.
Right. Give her captions on that portion of the video.
And then this is actually a good tip for captions. I like to do all caps
Okay.
so that it's just easier to read. It's because it's
Yeah.
so fast.
Yeah.
So one that they have built in here that's not pro, I believe, I may have added it, but I'm not sure. So just whatever in the previews here, it'll show you what it looks like. So I just use resolve
Yeah.
and then easiest thing ever preset style because this, if it gets like super bright with that, it'll be hard to read. So you can choose to have a black or even, yellow, like whatever it is, so with a outline on it.
Yeah. It really stands out.
Yeah, it stands out exactly. So this is, and I mean, you can see if there's any mistakes here. It usually just does it.
That's amazing. Yeah. I've always had to export out to another,
Hmm.
to something. Like I have a bunch
So
of
I
other
will,
stuff.
yeah, in DaVinci, I will just export. I'll do, I'll get it all finalized, and
Right.
then I'll export to this to do just auto captions.
Wow. Okay.
And then to export, super easy. Just come up to here and, find the folder that you want to put it in. That's fine. We can put it right here. Or cancel because that's already on the path.
Hold on
Uh,
just a sec. Let me look at some of the settings and stuff. So
yeah, 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 yeah.
resolution. So you hit,
I usually just keep it auto.
You keep it auto. Can I see the formats, the various formats it comes
Yeah,
in?
yeah. We
So
have
yeah,
resolutions.
okay. 8K, okay. And
Yeah, I
then
know.
I mean, I would never, but bitrate, I would
Low
never mess with that.
recommended.
Yeah.
Yep. Codec
It,
H.264 is
yeah.
for anybody like H.264 is just like what the internet likes. It's just the
Yes.
easiest for it to process. You always want MP4.
Okay.
MOV is fine too, but MP4 is just easier again to process.
But those are
Uh,
both kind of the two that I would stem for anyway. I just wanted to make
right.
sure that it had both of them because I've run
Yeah.
into multiple
You can choose all the
formatting
frame
issues over the
rates.
years.
And then audio is, oh, this is if you want to do audio separately. So you don't need to click this to be, have it show up.
Yeah.
So we can just leave, whatever, real estate, hit export, and it's already done.
Oh, you can share it. So now you can share its TikTok and YouTube right
Yeah, oh yeah,
away.
and you can literally, yeah, you can share it directly.
Minute 30, cool. 300 frames a second. I mean, I'm pretty much sold. I'm gonna go download this immediately.
Oh, dude, it's so good. And then yeah, you can literally upload it directly. So you can do YouTube, also share to TikTok. You just have to have your accounts linked
Right.
and it'll literally, yeah, you can literally upload it directly from CapCut.
How about so the captions, how about accuracy? Have you ever had it just with somebody who maybe doesn't enunciate well?
Yeah,
Like,
and yeah, so I've only ever had to make like, excuse me.
oh, bless you.
Um, I've only ever had to make like one or maybe one or two corrections. But now I would say don't, always check it. So
Yeah.
don't just trust that it got it right. Or even for this, it gets all the words here. So she says here, which we don't need. So just make sure that all of them are not selected. You can just select the single caption and then hit delete and that's gone.
Right. No more
And I think the easiest thing to say for for good captions is make sure that if you're having any audio, if you're talking at all, make sure, and this is just in general too, is you want your audio to be clear.
yeah.
Um, it does do, let's see here. I'm pretty sure, so I think it's a pro feature here, but and then all you have to do if you know that you're seeing the details here, just click on the clip and it'll come back to this. So audio. You can enhance, so this is a pro feature, but you can enhance the voice, which will, oh yeah, so you can enhance voice and reduce noise or even isolate. Yeah, actually, isolate voice is free.
Yeah. Which is
So
great.
isolate voice, keep vocal, and now listen. So there should be less like background hum here. Oh, it has to, how dare you not do it immediately?
Yeah. Isolating voice percentages.
It just
Yeah.
takes a couple seconds. There we go.
Right.
So voice is isolated. That's free.
Wild.
And it's gone.
Wow.
Yeah.
What about so you had the audio, so her audio clip needs to be on, but the
Yes.
rest of like you shuffling through the
Yeah,
house
yeah, yeah, yeah.
audio.
So let me
Yeah.
I know that so on the phone there's a super you just like so I hold on, I gotta find this. Bear with me one for
I,
one.
I I do love that this software is so easy that you could do it from your phone. So
Oh yeah.
if you took the
Yeah, yeah.
video on your phone of the house or like any of the promotional content that like some of the other
Yep.
business owners have, you could do it and then you could go into CapCut and do it all on your phone too.
Oh yeah, I do that a ton
That's
actually.
amazing. I mean,
Yeah,
'cause
yeah, yeah.
that's so much more friendly than trying to export onto your computer, retrieve the file, upload into your editing software.
Correct.
Yeah.
It's insanely easy. Oh, adjust. Let me see
At this point,
here.
I'm going to send CapCut an email. I want to get paid for this promotional content.
Right?
I mean, but they've made a great software. I mean, I can't deny it. As having played with a few other editing softwares, like I just am so impressed with their ability to kind of delineate this down and simplify it for people. So,
Oh, it's amazing.
yeah.
So, I'm sure they have it on here. I just can't find it. But on the phone, there's like a whole menu on the bottom
Okay.
for if you select the clip and you go down below and you scroll to the right,
Hmm.
there should be a separate audio track button. So you can
Got it.
do that and then just have the audio track selected and then you can delete that.
Got it. Okay. Because yeah, the difference here, I mean, obviously with Premiere, there'd be a audio track below, um, which interacting with it is almost more complicated than it's worth.
Right.
But
Yeah, and I don't know if that's actually a desktop feature, which is
right.
strange. But yeah, super easy on the phone. And yeah, now we have our
Nice little smooth.
yeah.
Do you
And it's
so
let's see here.
adding audio, do you typically add audio like on the platform you're going through, or do you code audio into it during the editing? Like, and
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
guess by
yeah.
audio
Oh,
I
for
mean
music.
music.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah.
Great question. So for music, I go through just to be safe. I go through
Hmm.
artlist.io for royalty-free tracks to make sure that now because so the only thing that would be different if you choose one of, say a hip hop style,
That'd be fun for a
you know,
real estate video.
exactly, a bit strange vibe.
Drake style, I love it.
The only thing, and it might work with this, is a lot of times. So with trending, they'll know these are already like call it like TikTok sounds.
Okay.
Um, so you may not get hit with copyright on that. The only thing that you might have to do is on the actual app is replace the audio, and it'll usually have that song
The
right there, and
flag.
you just replace it with the official audio that won't get you tagged.
Got it. Yeah, because that's
Or
always a
again,
question.
you can just go to artlist.io, and this is what I use for all my music because it's royalty free. It's constantly growing um
And do they have free tracks?
library.
Like you don't have to
Oh yeah.
subscribe? Oh,
No, yeah, so
wow.
you do have to subscribe,
Okay.
but it's $200 per year for
Hmm.
unlimited tracks.
Right. Oh,
And you
unlimited.
like what it used to be was like $100 per song.
Oh, I
So
remember.
yeah, yeah. So look, here's the pricing. And you can even pay it monthly. So it's
Oh.
super, super cheap.
Yeah, because I love Artlist.io. There's a ton of stuff on here that I use that's
No,
fantastic.
it's all I use. I mean, you can find anything on here.
Yeah, which is kind of
They even have
amazing.
sound effects.
Yeah.
I use this even for stock footage.
Yep.
They're just growing, sound effects. Oh my God. And this just blew my mind, actually. I just
Oh,
did a Halloween promotion and they literally have different AI
with
voiceover
VO.
artists.
Yeah. So it's funny. I had used them maybe about a year ago. It was. I recorded a VO for a different project and it was horrible to be honest with you. But it's come so far
Oh
since
my
then
God.
because it
I
was
would
totally
say AI
unusable.
video is still in its infancy, but AI voice is really, really solid. So I'll show
Yeah.
you what I use for, where is it? Let's explore. Let's see here. I want it. So you can choose the gender and let's see. So I did trailers because I wanted it to be cinematic.
Right.
You have, alpha.
Yeah. Invigorating male.
Lights of Las Vegas. History is on the line.
Yeah. Oh
And
yeah.
you literally, so here's what I use for my Halloween one.
Shadow.
So this is crazy. So you literally just, oh, here, let me sign in real fast.
Sure.
So you can just type what you want it to say. So we're doing an editing class, and it'll give you like multiple options.
See, and I've had very bad luck with generative text and maybe Artless.io has gotten better. I usually do VO directly and then it transfers it
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
to get like a human cadence to the way it speaks.
Well,
And
listen to what this spits out. It's like it has a human cadence.
audio is super low, but I can kind of
Oh,
hear
here,
it.
here, here. Let me
Yeah, you might have to turn it all the way up.
We're doing an editing class.
Oh
We're doing
wow. Wow. That's
Yeah.
pretty impressive, actually. That's so
Uh,
far from where they were last year. You have
oh
no
my God.
idea.
Yeah. So this is what the audio I used for my Halloween thing.
Your marketing couldn't suck the life out of your business because bad
I've
marketing
seen the
is
video. It's pretty good. It's funny.
Dude, like, but like that was just too, that's so like I would have to, you have to cast it, you have to pay it, and it sucks for voiceover artists for sure.
Yeah.
But this is so powerful.
This isn't a trick. It's the ultimate marketing treat.
Like it sounds so natural.
hmm Very impressive.
Yeah. So that's CapCut.
Crazy. CapCut integrated with IO. It's just wild how it's like the functionality, the labeling, like all of it. And the fact that
Yeah.
like everything that you just edited was the free version. Like
Oh yeah.
I almost want to like tell people to
Except for the
get on it
cat. No,
now
it's
because like how much longer can they do this? Like
I mean, they just, yeah, exactly. Well, I think they make the stuff that, the advanced stuff like captions and like the more popular transitions and whatever, like they make you want the pro. So like
yeah.
even just for and by the way, I think captions, as I said in the last class, is like super necessary because I mean a lot of people, including me, when I'm, laying in bed or whatever, like you watch it with the sound off.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, or anybody who takes public transportation, or if you're in an office or something, you don't have headphones.
Yeah.
So literally, if you don't know what people are saying, you're gonna scroll away. So having, it's just like having subtitles on for movies,
Yeah.
like
Yeah. It's a hundred.
necessary.
It's 100% standard. Like if you're looking if the video's intention is reach, um, yeah, I wouldn't advise ever making one without captions because yeah, I mean a lot
Yeah.
of people like scroll at work. That's the reality of the
Oh yeah,
situation.
yeah.
And so like if your video doesn't have any way for them to interact because they don't know what's happening, they will just keep scrolling.
Right.
Where like even if you were like talking about like this beautiful Montana property or like the cool facets of your business, like people will stop and be like, "Oh, okay." And so it's
Yeah, yeah.
it's just the
And
thing.
you change the text here even. You can make it, this is pretty standard. The other thing I'll say is make them easy to read. But
Yeah.
like you can you can make them easy. Say you wanted to have kind of a like the horror vibe.
Yeah, and then just bump that font size way up.
Yeah. It just, something that's a little standout that's different. And you can even change the style on this, like effects. Let's see here.
They got free
Templates.
options.
They have free options, yep. So the one I use a lot is let's see here, where the word that's being said, this is pro, but the word that's being said is highlighted. Let's see if that worked. There we go.
Let me see. Oh yes, I've seen this all over the place. That's like every TikTok video of all time.
Exactly. That's kind of the Alex Hormozy style.
Yeah, and what's it called? Oh, it's a paid
I
for.
it's a paid for, but there's no names on these. It's just you just
Wow.
see the
So what you
style.
want? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the yellow over the top. Yeah, that's so common. Holy. Okay,
There's a
crazy.
whole bunch of different ones here, and some of them are free, and some of them are, you don't want too much movement with it.
Right.
It's like the simpler the better on it, but it's just at
Yeah.
least gives it like a little more.
Give me something that's like way over the top. Find me something that's just like absolutely absurd. What does that look like?
Let's see. Let's do like an insane Christmas one.
Yeah. I've seen the Christmas one before, and it's not like something that's just hideous.
Let's see. Yeah, here we go.
It'll render
Is that
for
gonna
you.
work?
Absolutely brutal. I don't even know the context for which, like, if your daughter had like a
Yeah. I don't know
rainbow,
if I yeah,
yeah,
maybe if a toy company like a unicorn company wanted to do videos,
a unicorn company.
like a
Right, yeah.
unicorn toy company that could work.
On brand, yeah, it'd be on brand for a
But then
unicorn.
also like see how when it's one word, it's just so your brain has to work so hard.
Yeah, to try and like, no, you need to contextualize to help our farm and to learn how to
Exactly.
like, oh my God.
So you can do that if you want to, if that's like your style is like, you're the Barbie realtor or whatever.
I guarantee it's
But
out
yeah, in
there.
general, I would say, yeah, everything. I mean, there's a reason that these are, available. So you can do whatever you want. This is more of like if you wanted to make it creepy in the Christmas spirit here, or in the Halloween spirit.
Let's see. Yeah, a little wispy. Oh, that's very wispy.
For those who come here to help with our farm and learn how to grow, process food, we
So, it just everything has a style that it'll work for, but I try to keep it pretty simple.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, that's the
Yeah.
key.
Yeah.
Cool. I mean, that answers a lot of my questions. I mean, I'm sold. Chris, it's funny, Chris has been telling me about this for months because he does the
Yeah.
bulk of his editing in CapCut. Um, but I'm just like a dinosaur. I mean, I guess, or maybe it's more of a time thing, I guess. It's just because like I'm
Yeah,
familiar with it. And so I'm like, I can do it Premiere Pro. And we it's the same as you, right? We pay because Lightroom, we need Photoshop, we need
exactly.
graphic design tools is essentially why we have it. So I get Premiere Pro as a bonus. But
Yeah, yeah.
but the CapCut, just the ease of functionality. I mean, even this too, I would put this on my phone and then edit this to export to Instagram, just for like
Oh
personal
yeah.
use. Like,
Well, and all, if I have just like some, I find some trend video that's like super easy to do,
sure.
uh, that I just want to like throw up that's fun, like, having your dog have a ridiculous like, Roman name or something. I'll
Right.
record that, throw that into CapCut on my phone
Yeah.
and put that up, and it takes, it's just so fast.
Right.
And the phone version is super user friendly. I mean, it's just the same as this. Like it's insanely easy. You can, edit the text, you can edit, it's just dragging on your thumb and stuff. But like
Right.
once you do it a couple times, you get fast, and you don't even have to go, onto a computer. You can literally just record directly off your phone.
Because
Or
I've run with a couple of the editing softwares off of like Instagram has a built-in one, Facebook has a built-in one, and
yeah, yeah.
they're
They all
incredible.
suck.
They're incredibly
Oh, they're
limiting.
good?
No,
Oh,
no, they're
limiting. Yeah,
not
yeah, yeah,
limiting. Yes,
yeah.
they
No, of
like
course, of course.
there's
Because
just so much.
they're not an editing platform.
No, no. And it's just like you get to a certain point and you're like, I should be able to do this. This is very basic and
Right.
standard, and you can't do it. And you're like,
Yeah.
awesome. And what's very strange is that they don't correlate. The things you can do on
Yeah.
Instagram's editing software, you can't do on Facebook, and vice
Of
versa.
course.
And I'm like, it's the same company, guys. Like, we're the same. It's all Meta. Like, it's just a
Yeah.
different presentation. So why?
But no, CapCut has taken over the beginner editing like level, and it's, again, super approachable. Your tools are all right here. Don't sleep on for anybody, don't sleep on the undo button, because if you make a mistake, you can just click this and it'll be undone, and you don't have to be like, oh crap, I have to re-import the clip.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Oh man, the
yeah.
number of times with Premiere I have done that, you have no idea. Or the export settings, like even it's kind of
Oh
nice.
yeah.
So there's not as many export settings here, obviously, but it's almost better because you can't shoot yourself in the foot.
Right.
Because I've formatted and there's like 50 different types that
Oh
maybe
yeah.
30, but it's like if you do the wrong one, it will not play nice with
No.
YouTube or Facebook or whatever. And so you
But
go
no,
back in and you re-export. Yeah.
in general, just go with either, 1080p or 4K.
Yep.
Bit rate, leave it. H2, make sure it's H.264, which is usually the standard
Yep.
MP4 file,
Yep.
and you'll be good to go.
300 frames per second. Yeah, and that's obviously like standard. You come in, just like leave it alone, and it should export. Well, it
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
will export to everything that you need. MP4 is
Exactly. Well, because
super.
it knows what it works on the internet, what is the best like for processing and stuff. So just leave it alone.
The only trick would be the resolution, like lowering or highing, depending on how big a media file the place you're
Right.
putting it will take. Because I've had
Yeah,
some where
and
it's
that'll
like
show actually
tiny.
down here. So
Oh
for
yeah,
1080p, it's about 166 megabytes, and then if we
take
bump
it
this up
down
to
as much as you.
4K,
Yeah, it'll go
about
double,
355, and if you go 480p for some reason,
and it's
44.
44.
So like
Okay.
super small.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wouldn't recommend going under 1080p.
Oh yeah, it
Um,
looks bad.
yeah, 480 looks like your TV when your internet kind of slows down and it gets all pixelated.
Yeah, yeah. There's some advertising channels I've had to go through though that are like the video itself isn't very big.
Yeah.
So I'll go really small with it, and so it renders a little better, but it's just enough to kind of get it out there that that video exists. So
Yeah, yeah. Actually, that's a good point. If you want to like upscale quality, so like say you get a, you know, 480p clip, I wouldn't go above 720. Say you get a 720, I wouldn't go above to like you can't take 720 to 4K. That's gonna look like crap.
yeah,
So just go one, if it's 1080, you can do 4K. It's not going to be too bad. So just go one level above if you're lacking a little bit on what you get in terms of quality.
right. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Um, awesome. Well, thank you. I will
Yeah,
export
man.
this and put it out to the biz network and kind of let them know what they missed, and then I'll obviously send it off to Shayna too for
Yeah,
any of
and
the agents.
anybody that wants either coaching on this or even just, hey, I don't want to edit a video and need
Right.
help, chat with Dakota, chat with
Yeah.
me, and
Yeah.
we
I
can get you sorted out.
yeah, no problems there because I do get a few of those a week, and I'm like, I'll do it for you. Like
Yeah, yeah,
it can be
exactly.
done. It can be
Well,
done.
and
So
and this is, the thing I've heard so much is this video for somebody who's super learning basic will take
yeah,
them 7 hours to do, where it's going to
yeah,
take me probably half an hour to an hour tops.
yeah, and that's a huge critical thing too. Is obviously
Yeah,
like
time is money.
yeah, your job isn't editing videos. It's either
Correct.
selling houses, or for my clients
Selling business.
running your
Yeah, yeah,
business. Yeah, and
yeah,
so if it's anything I can take a load off. This stuff is just like with the way the world of the internet is going. People want to post more online. They want more access. They want to be able to
yeah.
show themselves on the internet more, and it's not always like cost effective to constantly be outsourcing
No,
like small stuff.
no, I
And so
get it.
I tell them, it's like I would rather empower you to
Yeah,
understand these
learn it.
channels or these tools than constantly be kind of behind because it is yeah, I mean with a little coaching it can be done
Well, and
depending on the
this
kind of
is this
person
is
you are.
obviously there's very little audio here, but that in the audio tab here, the isolate voice
Yeah.
will help you so much, or even reduce noise, enhance voice. Those AI tools that they've gotten are so powerful now that you can even take, I'm not going to promise, but you can even take something where there's traffic near you and get your voice sounding a lot clearer so that people can actually understand you.
Yeah, my so Trevin with his Gear Shift Garage YouTube channel has been using CapCut with the isolate voice forever. And I remember when he first
Mhm.
started, it was almost unwatchable because the audio quality was so bad. And then he
Yeah,
got
yeah.
better pin on mics, and then he got
Yep.
a better way to reduce noise, and it just turned everything around.
It changes everything. I highly recommend. So what I use for all my stuff that's totally, it's just like $200 is the DJI lav mics. So they literally will come out here. There's a receiver. You can either clip it. So I believe it's the lav mic 2. You can
Okay.
either clip it to your shirt, or what's really cool here, if you want to hide it more,
Yeah.
is there's a magnet on it that you literally put it under here. I'll just do it right now.
Sure.
You can put it under your shirt, and now you have good audio that you can barely see, and it picks up your voice right there. And I haven't really had any problems with like rubbing on fabric or anything because
Right.
the mic itself is like right in the middle. And it's just super safe. So can't recommend these enough. I use these for client stuff. I use these for my blog. They're battery powered. You just have to charge it occasionally. And you can even record. There's a little record button on it. You can record it internally to have a backup. And Yeah, they're fantastic.
And it's only like, no, shameless plug here, but they're only $100.
Yeah.
Looking at them
No,
right
it's
now.
super cheap.
Yeah.
And that will make a massive, massive like good audio is something. It's always like what we joke about in film school is that the student projects, the one thing that they all have in common is terrible audio.
Terrible audio.
Um,
Yeah.
and when I used to give a class on just how to make better videos, and I was like, so you have a student film with terrible audio versus like Blair Witch Project or Cloverfield, which is crazy, insane, shaky camera,
Yeah.
but really clear audio.
Perfect
So
audio.
those were, films that did really well because
Yeah.
the audio was good.
Yeah.
Good audio is super important and will make you stand out. And these editing tricks will, make you look like you know what you're doing.
Yeah. And that is the absolute key.
Sometimes I look like I know what I'm doing, occasionally.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You get lucky. Awesome. Well, again, yeah, thank you for your time. I'll
Yeah,
send this
man.
out and we'll review it and I'll let you know how my CapCut journey goes.
I would love to hear.